Hello, I'm Steve, and welcome to the Patio Heat channel, where we create visual concepts of infrared heating as well as tips for outdoor comfort. Our one-on-one customer support helps you make the best decision for your applications. We strive to earn your business. Visit our patioheat.com website for sales and more information. Now let's get heating. All right, so here we have this a commercial application, and you can see here we have dining scene here on the left and a few here in the middle and the right. And we do have some fans, we have some light fixtures. Also, there are some fire sprinkler or retention system up here. Something that we don't have the exact dimensions of that, but just knowing that they're there is something that you need to keep in mind when you place these heaters out here, because there are codes that require the heaters to be placed at a certain distance away from that. You'll have to check with your local codes in order to confirm that distance. And there are shades here in these open element sections here, so I'm going to go ahead and just remove those shades so that we can maneuver through here a little bit quicker and easier. And that shade does reduce the airflow throughout the patio, so that does help in retaining some of that heat. I think that's about it. Let's go ahead and look at the overall dimensions. So I have 40 feet here by 15 feet depth. I have a ceiling height of about 9 feet off the floor, and I think that's about it. There are some doorways over here on the right that go, I believe they actually swing out into the patio, so something to keep in mind. Also, there's a doorway here for exit point. I'm not sure which way that swings, probably to the outside, but I'm not completely certain of that. But I don't think that's going to be an issue, because you can see here we have no seating around that area over there. So I'll go ahead and turn off the dimensions, and let's go ahead and look at what type of heaters I might place in here. So because this is relatively sealed or enclosed, let's call it, I'm not going to go with a gas heater, because of the fact that the gas heaters, you have to make sure you have proper ventilation inside something like this, and we don't want the exhaust to flow up here and set off sprinklers or something of that nature. So what I've done here is I've placed 4 of the SlimLine 4,000 watt units. Now what I did was I started from this outer edge here, and from this edge here to the wall over here I went 24 inches. And then it did the same over here, and then just evenly place them or space them from each other. Let's go ahead and just see what that placement might be. So if we look at from here to right about here somewhere, let's see if I can get a hold of that. There we are. Okay, we got 10'2", so that's going to be roughly, you could probably move these heaters on the left a little bit in further, and this one here a little bit further to the left, this one further to the right. 10 foot center to center would probably be ideal, so I'd probably go with that. So working your way from the center of the patio here, go 5 feet to the center of the first, and then from the center of the patio 5 feet to the center of the second. So that'd be 10 foot center to center, and then work 10 foot center to center on each unit there. You can also see I have one unit over here, and again that's just in the center of this patio. Now I'm not quite sure about these support posts. I have them at 12 foot center to center from each other, and that could be a little bit different, but I noticed that there was an additional seating on the right hand side. I'm not quite sure how that actually fit in there, but this is how I have it right now. So if they're a little bit further apart, you might want to put 2 units back here. And I think that's about it. Let's go ahead and look at, I want to also mention that because this is a wall here and this wall on the left here, what I did is made sure I have 18 inches of clearance, and then I have these at 15-degree tilts going towards the center of the patio. Let's go ahead and look at the footprint of heat here, and you can see with the footprint of heat, we're getting a very good coverage throughout this whole entire span, with the total of 5 units here, possibly 6, having one more in the back here. I'll go ahead and take off the rooftop here. Let's see, here we go, just to kind of get a better look at what the footprint of heat might be. And again, these are attached to the ceiling. These are they weigh about 18 pounds or less, and you'd connect your electrical line here to the junction box, or the box on the right hand side of the heaters facing this way here. So let's go ahead and look at the clearances. So this would be the clearance around the heater itself. So you want to make sure you're not impeding anything with regards to combustible material. These lamps here, I'm not quite sure what their structure is made out of, but you want to make sure that you have at least 18 inches of clearance from any combustible material around all four sides, and then 36 inches down below the heater itself. All right, and then the clearance above the heater would be 6 inches of clearance, and that would look like something like this roughly, and that would be 6 inches all the way around and 6 inches on top, as well as left and right as well. All right, so let's go ahead and turn those off and look at the overall footprint of heat again, and just to get a good shot of how that coverage would be on this application. All right, well, I hope this has helped. If you're looking for some assistance with your outdoor heating application and you would like us to review your plans, please send your information into designs@patioheat.com. I'm Steve, and please tap that like button. We don't advertise, we're not monetized. YouTube does not promote us in any way unless we receive thumbs up from our viewers like you, and we truly appreciate that. Have an excellent day.